Hello and welcome to announcements for the month of April. Dan, we love to start out these announcements with a moment of gratitude,
Yes.
and we have a great one this time.
We do. Well, not only that we're outside and it's, the temperature's great here in the beginning of April, but we've been asking for help for our Rise Against Hunger food packing event that happened the fifth Sunday of March. What a fantastic event. We had around 80 people that came out, all different ages, from age 3 on up over 90. And lots of good energy, people meeting each other, but we packed, I think, faster than we've ever packed before.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
10,000 meals that'll be sent to places like Honduras with Rise Against Hunger. And thank you to all of you who showed up to help and gave for it as well. It cost about $5,000 for us to make a donation to Rise Against Hunger for that event to happen. And we're grateful that we reached our goal, and for all of you that gave to that wonderful event. As we get to the end of March and making our way to Easter.
That's right, Easter, and we've been talking about it. You've been seeing it online. Our Holy Week schedule is coming up, and that week is obviously packed full of stuff, starting with Palm Passion Sunday on April 13th. Obviously, we have our normal services on that day, but then we have a wonderful family event in the afternoon, a potluck and egg hunt. If you are able and you can make it out to that, the information's on the screen right now. We'd love to see you there. Then, Dan, as we go through the week, there's several ways you can be involved and be guiding and going towards Easter, correct?
Yeah, that's a very precious week to all of us here, and great ways to stay engaged with the Passion of Christ and the life of Christ and death of Christ. So we'll have a Monday, Thursday service, and then a Good Friday service. Both of those will be in person at 7 o'clock. Also online, we'll offer once again our Stations of the Cross opportunity for you to just have a meditation around the events of Jesus' death, and just a great way to be able to enter into that week as we make our way to Resurrection Sunday. Also, Holy Week is our opportunity to give to One Great Hour of Sharing. That's a PCUSA offering that comes up in the first quarter of our calendar year. When you give to this national PCUSA offering, it goes to many of the kinds of things that we support in our first quarter, and like food insecurity, but not just here in Lancaster, also all around the country. A great way to show our unity at a time when a lot of money is being spent to try to divide us as a nation. This is a wonderful way to show our unity. So we invite you to give to that. Also, I just want to name that in 2025, one thing that we're doing a little different is that all of our mission giving to our partners each quarter will go directly to them. Last year we kept telling you that we're going to take 10% and give to these special PCUSA offerings. We're doing it differently this year. So all of the money you gave in the first quarter will go to our mission partners, and as we move into the second quarter, same thing. But you'll have that week of Holy Week to give to One Great Hour of Sharing.
Yes, and you can do that through Realm. Go into there and you can select that as your giving category, One Great Hour of Sharing. And speaking of second quarter mission partners, you're going to be seeing those coming your way too. This quarter is going towards empowering students, which is the Mix, CASA, and Milagro House. So 3 mission partners that we've worked with for several years now, great organizations. And Dan, can you just speak a little bit about the Milagro House, right?
Well, yeah, the Milagro House has been on the top of our list for a long time. Right now, Carol Astad is a great representative to that. We've got a special event that's happening for the Milagro House that they're hosting, but we'd really encourage you to go to that event. It's a fundraiser event, but if you particularly care for that ministry, this would be a wonderful way to show your support. Reach out to me or reach out to Carol Astad, and or just go right to the website.
Yeah, the website information has been on the screen here for a little bit for all 3 of those organizations. So make sure you're just checking them out and learn a little bit more about them. You can learn a lot more than we can talk about in the few minutes that we make these videos.
Wonderful way to support
wonderful ways.
Young moms that are finishing up their education.
Yeah, this is a great way. Now we also have a few other events. We have one that's coming up on April 6th is the deadline for signing up for this. The event's not until after Easter, and that is the Race Against Racism. Yeah, if you've been in person, you've seen some stuff about it, but we have a great young member of our church who's leading this thing.
Yeah, this is a big event for Lancaster County, and hosted by directly across the street. You hear us talk about them all the time, the YWCA. This year, they're doing some construction. In fact, you might hear through our microphones some jackhammers running across the streets because there's construction going on. So they asked if they could use our lobby for race registration and pickup, and so they'll need some volunteers for that. But we decided this year to take a little bit deeper step in. I know a lot of folks already run the Race Against Racism. This year, Sam Richard, one of our McCaskey students, he's a senior actually, great runner, runs the mile in 4 minutes and 34 seconds. Woo! But he is pulling together a team from Lancaster, from First Presbyterian Church of Lancaster. So we want to join his team and support Sam and the race. Also, there's other ways that you can volunteer and help out as well. There's a QR code that Sam actually put together.
Yeah, Sam put together this little website
so that you can find ways to help.
There's ways to give. There's ways to sign up for those volunteer opportunities for that whole week after Easter, leading up to the race on the 26th. In our lobby, little time slots you can sign up for. So great way to be involved with a great organization here in Lancaster. Now, we also have the end of that week, so the next Sunday, which is April 27th, we have a prayer workshop, which was put together by our prayer committee team, led by Sue Young and Kay Phillips. That is immediately following second service. It's going to be at 11:30-ish in the chapel. So there's information on the screen right now. All I'm going to say is they have asked if you are interested in coming to sign up, because there is a lunch that is provided for that prayer workshop. So if you're interested in joining them, make sure you're clicking on that QR code, going to Realm, and signing up for that wonderful event. Now, the other thing we want to talk about before we're done here, while we have a little bit of quiet, is some volunteer opportunities. Dan, they come up every month, but let's name the one that's been happening every month, which is the First Reformed.
Well, periodically, not quite every month, but we help to serve a meal at First Reformed Church to the people in our city who are unhoused and in need of food. A great team goes down there. We're always looking for new volunteers to be part of that. So just let Patty know if you'd like to be part of that. It happens on a Tuesday. Also, we want to say that we've named all the things that we know that are happening at this moment, but during the month of April and into May, lots of new opportunities come up for service. So be watching your email that comes to you through the week, or just reach out directly to Patty and we'll get you involved, because this is a wonderful time to be serving alongside of our nonprofits. They're all struggling a little bit right now, and because of some abrupt changes nationally, but we really want to get behind them and let them know that how important they are to us and to our city. Yeah,
and there's always volunteer opportunities here at the church as well. We're standing in one right now, which is our lovely memorial garden. If that's something that interests you, if you got a green thumb and you want to be part of that too, reach out, let us know.
If you just love being outside.
Yeah, this is a wonderful way to start the month of April. And as always, thank you for worshiping and serving with us here at FPC.